Hi friends, Fagun Shah here, and today we are going to learn about how to automate uptime monitoring service and provide it as a like paid service and earn money from it. Okay, so basically there is a uptime monitoring service called Better Uptime available as a SaaS. Okay, and if you go to pricing, you can see that you can create unlimited monitors. Okay, and everything is unlimited in the highest plan. Okay, plus if you are aware of the appsumo.com, they had ltd lifetime deal on appsumo.com as well, where they provided unlimited monitors and unlimited status pages for a one time price. Okay, so many of you already maybe have that, right? And maybe you want to like monetize that. How can we generate money from that? So today we are going to see how we can use Pabbly Connect and Better Uptime alongside WordPress or any form builder. Okay, basically any form builder which supports payments will work. Okay, for example, you can use reserve pay forms as well. Okay, so that will also work. You just need to ask more questions in there, that's it. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first we want to let me show you the results how it will work. Okay, so I want to create a uptime monitor and status pages for this particular website. Okay, so I am going to copy this URL. I am going to here, so Nirali, and yeah, I am going to add my website link, and let's open the logo as well. Okay, let's copy the logo URL, paste it here. Okay, and I want to paste the password as 12345. Okay, and yeah, I hit enter. The form was sent successfully. If we go back to Pabbly Connect workflow and see the history for that particular workflow, okay, it is successfully executed, right? And now if we do something like tips and tricks.in, okay, sometimes it might take few minutes to just propagate the URL in the Cloudflare. Okay, we are using Cloudflare as well, just to give a custom domain name, okay, with a particular subdomain. Okay, so as you can see, it is already created. I am entering the password, accessing the page, and yeah, so this is already created with 30-second frequency check. Okay, and they any user can subscribe to these updates as well, and you can basically modify this as per your liking using this particular API from Better Uptime. It is a very proper API and very easy to use API as well, I would say that. Okay, so let's see what we are exactly doing in the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the first thing we are doing is we are capturing the data from Elementor form. Okay, that is just a webhook based capturing. Okay, if you haven't seen my webhook video, make sure you see my webhook video first. Okay, that way you will know how to capture this data inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, so first we are capturing the data from the Elementor form. Then in second step, we are just trying to capture this particular Fagun Shah in this particular example name. Okay, like this. Okay, fagunshah.in, just to like give a company URL which we do use in here. Okay, so that's what we want to do, right? In the next step, we are doing a custom API call using Pabbly Connect in Better Uptime. So anytime you want to create something inside destination application, destination SaaS, you need to use post method. Okay, so we are using the post method. Then let's go to Better Uptime API. If we go here and we want to create the monitor first. Okay, so we click on the monitor API, then we go to post. Okay, so post means creating a new monitor. Now if you see here, here is the base URL. Okay, so this is the part of base URL, and this is the final destination. Okay, monitors. Okay, now the authorization need to be passed like this. Okay, headers, in the headers, authorization, bearer, and your API key, which you can generate in integrations and APIs. Okay, so here you can generate your API token, right? And then you need to pass this in a JSON format. Okay, so custom request, post, endpoint URL, right? In the headers you need to pass authorization, bearer, and API token, and then you can set up your JSON inside here. Okay, something like this is a website called jasonlint.com, which let you like validate the JSON. Sometimes you forget the comma, sometimes you forget the curly brackets, or that type of thing does happen, right? So currently Pabbly doesn't have to like check the syntax. Okay, so we use JSONlint for that. Okay, and in here, if you click on this particular arrow, you will see all the parameters which you can pass in the request. Okay, so many of the parameters I have already passed statically, like check frequency is 30. You can ask this for in the form as well. I will show you one client have already set up this particular automation, and I will show his website as well. He is the one who came to me with the use case, and I helped him to create this particular use case. Okay, so SSL expiration is there, verify SSL parameter is there. Okay, so basically JSON is something like key and its value, Okay, so that is the format you need to use to pass the JSON. Okay, now if the value is true or false, which is called boolean, you need to use true without double quotes. If value is in numeric value, okay, then you do not need to use double quotes again. Okay, you just need to pass the numeric value as it is. Okay, so we are doing that in here, right? And in the response of that, we are getting a data ID. So we are getting the ID of the monitor, right, which we need to use later in this same workflow. Now we are getting the part after the double slashes and before the first dot. Okay, so this we will use to create a CNAME record inside our Cloudflare account. Okay, so basically you need to just connect the Cloudflare to Pabbly Connect. Okay, all the instructions are there. You need to select type as a CNAME record. Name, you will map it from the fourth step from here, right? And just click on save and send test request, and it will create a CNAME record. Okay, this is to give the users to chance to like see their status page on their own name as well. Okay, that is why we are doing this. Now domain is created, domain CNAME record is created, right? Now we need to like create status page first. Okay, so let's again see what we are doing here. So first we are doing a custom request, then post, and this is the endpoint URL. If you check, only this part is changed from the monitor. The instead of monitors, now we are using status dot dash pages, right? And again header will be the same because the authorization is same across all type of API calls. Okay, and again we are passing some JSON. Okay, if we go to here and go status pages and we go to post, okay, here are all the parameters which you can use, right? So yeah, this is a pretty advanced API available inside Better Uptime. Okay, and Pabbly let you do all the things, okay, whatever you want to do. Okay, so this is how it is set up, and in the response of this you will get a status page ID. Okay, so now we have two IDs, one is monitor ID, second is status page ID. So in the last step we add this particular widgets, this one and this one, in the status pages. Okay, so basically we go to here status page resources, and in the post you can see all the type of parameters you can pass, and everything which you can create. So basically we are only adding two things, which are this particular bar type of history and response times. Okay, so this is, again, this will stay the same. Authorization will also stay the same. In the JSON, you will first map the data ID here of the monitor in here. Okay, and this is a status page ID. How will you know that? You need to pass the status page ID there. So let me show you that. Yeah, so here in the URL you can see the status pages and then the ID. Okay, so basically you can see the syntax here. This is the ID of the status page. Okay, so you need to pass the status page ID from the step 6 here and monitor ID in here. And in the response you will get the final output. Okay, and your page will be ready. You can see the logo is also provided by the user, right? This is their name, the chocolatier.co.in's history. By the way, this is a live website, and just in case someone from Ahmedabad want to order this, they can order it from this website. Okay, users can subscribe this as well, right? So yeah, now let me show you the client's website, which I helped him to set up. Okay, so this is uptime.cy. Okay, now they are collecting payments as well, right? So everything is properly set up. They have used more fields as well. They are providing service for, like, you can add more than one URL as well. Okay, so yeah, and at the end you pay some fees and you get lifetime service. Okay, so just in case you are interested, you can check this as well. Okay, thanks.